If learning is equal parts art and science, the art is the selection, is the thinking about the design piece. The science is understanding how people learn, and the tremendous amount of research that has recently come out that is revolutionizing what we understand about what's happening in the brain when people are learning. Then we, by extension, need to be equal parts artist and scientist. So if all you do is record your lectures and put them online, you don't need the eye of an artist. If all you do is test and quiz, you don't need to know about the latest research when you create trainings, courses, and programs. Professional expertise is enough. But if you want to move out of the information age and into the connected age, you will need much more than that if you want to keep pace with change, innovate, and help shape the future. This is where the competencies or capabilities that we've identified through our conversations with experts and leaders in the field come into play. In addition to having professional expertise, they told us that the people they hire need to be systems thinkers, communicators, creative problem solvers, and to be culturally responsive in creating materials that operate within a globally connected society. How do we do this? The cohesive curriculum that we've designed helps develop and refine the capabilities that you saw in the previous slide. We'll get into the curriculum a little bit more in terms of details, but before we move into that part of the specifics, I'd really like to talk about the nature of the experience. You may or may not have experience teaching or learning in a fully online environment. And because our program is fully online, you may be wondering what that will feel like when you're taking our courses. We believe that online learning should be fruitful, engaging, connected, and personal. So, as Angelica, a graduate of the master's program, says, our program is designed to help you dream big, then to provide you with the tools and support you need to achieve your professional dreams. Our mission is to anticipate and shape the future of next generation in a technology-rich, globally connected society. This is a dynamic mission. We're invested in helping all types of learners, young and old, in all types of settings, corporate, school-based, and self-paced. And we also invested in helping you reach out to connect with the resources, ideas, and other learners and experts. Because if we reach out and we model the best practice with you, you'll be in a better position to create dynamic and engaging learning experiences for the learners with whom you work. So let's take a look at this curriculum. This visual serves as a metaphor for the program. The blue circles are clouds of the content, concepts, skills, and theory, the formal curriculum. The triangles I like to think are the forest through which you'll journey, the professional work in which you'll put your learning into practice. At the bedrock underlying all of this is the ePortfolio. This is a space that you'll use throughout your program to document and reflect upon this journey. You'll hear more about that later, but the ePortfolio provides continuity. It's the ground that supports your passage. You'll use it to make connections between school and work. As you begin your journey, you'll take some courses that provide you with a fundamental orientation and preparation. So, for example, the first course is called Education as an Advanced Field of Study. You'll learn how to access the latest research to keep your finger on the pulse of recent developments in the field, and you'll learn how to use this research to improve your practice. In the second course, called How People Learn, you'll take a look at those program competencies we were talking about before, systems thinker, communicator, creative problem solver, and you're going to consider your strengths and your opportunities for growth, and you get to develop your own professional learning plan that you will carry out and implement throughout the rest of the program. This self-assessment shines a light, helping you focus on the areas that will yield the most benefit for you in your professional situation. About a third of the way through your program, you'll take a course entitled Connecting Theory with Practice. You'll review your portfolio of work. You'll consider what you've learned about e-learning research and theory. You'll work with your faculty and an employer to develop an experiential learning plan for a significant piece of work to complete as your biggest accomplishment in the program. You may elect to do this with your current employer, or we will help you connect with a professional setting in which you can do this work. For the last 2/3 of the program, you'll continue to take courses, but you'll also carry out your experiential work independently within the workplace for the duration of the program in parallel with your other courses. But it won't be totally on you. You won't be totally on your own. You'll document this work in your ePortfolio. We will hold periodic virtual gatherings to share work, discuss discoveries, and consider the challenges with both peers and faculty and receive feedback. You'll be doing this in conjunction with your faculty, mentors, and also in a cohort of peers, learning alongside each other as you put your ideas and your learning into action. During the capstone course, you'll bring it all together. You'll present the fruits of your labor to others. You'll present your experiential learning work to your peers, to your faculty, to your employers, and because you have the ePortfolio to work with, you can present it to the public if you choose to. Now let's get back to that learning portfolio. Our portfolio process is designed to help you synthesize the formative work, that work that you do during the learning part of your program, and bring it to bear toward the end in a showcase portfolio. With the guidance of faculty